We hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep well by my sweet boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep well by my.
Okay, guys, we are back. We are 4 days out. It is Tuesday, and we're bringing back a little bit carbs. So I'm gonna show the look right away because I'm proud of the look. Looking back for these last 3 months, what I've done. For you guys that don't remember or new to the channel, I tore my pec. I had a surgery, had to stitch muscle together, which is a complicated surgery. And the recovery time, the doctor told me probably 6 months. Within 3 months, you couldn't train. But you know that I started late January with this vlog or whatever we want to call it. 26th of January, I did my first posting for you guys, where I did fasting and all of that through the first part of January, just because I needed my body to have a little bit of break before I start pushing again. So 26th of January, I couldn't do a front double, I couldn't do a lot of the poses. I'm gonna do a recap video from the pec tear all the way through the contest this weekend, just because this is one of the things that I need to be proud of. Actually, this is something I can't just push under the rug and say that anybody can do that, because they can't. This is in my eyes next level shit when it comes to bodybuilding. So I need to be proud of it, and now that I'm easing into this contest, I'm gonna bring my best look. I need to actually tell people what I've done, because I'm not good at that part. I don't do a lot of Instagram. I don't interact with a lot of people. I do the YouTube thing, but YouTube is slow and can't reach all the people that you want. So, and we talked about people before, they want that instant action. So I'll make probably an Instagram video and a short video on YouTube, just to show the progress that I made from January 26th till now. The show is April 22, so that is less than 3 months that I made crazy changes to my body. Just wanted to toot my own horn, of course, and on top of that, like the last 10 days I've been sick. It doesn't matter really to me that I'm sick. It is annoying during time I want to sleep, that I'm coughing my brains out, and it's just uncomfortable. That's all I want to say. Getting a little bit better now that I'm getting a little bit more food. Not a lot, but a little bit more food. I think my body will get rid of this sickness, and I'll be a lot better by the weekend. I have faith in that. So when it comes to today, I'm going to show you my meals. I'll have about, I think 250, 260 grams of carbs today. It was a little bit higher yesterday, but I don't want to overdo it. I watched my weight in the morning. Today was 98.7, which is good. And I need to be like probably 100 on Thursday, carb up a little bit harder on Thursday, and aim to wake up or between 100 and 101 on Friday because of the weigh-ins. And I need to eat before the weigh-ins, probably like 3 or 4 times. So that is the plan. For today, I'm going to do 75 grams of rice each meal. I'm going to show you probably 3 of the meals, because 3 of the meals is chicken and rice. I'm doing 5 meals and 1 meal without rice. I might add some potatoes, depending a little bit on my weight and my look. I readjust throughout the day, just by feel how I'm looking, how much output I'm having, because now this last week had I had 2 job interviews and I'm going for 2 more. So one today and one tomorrow, which is not the right time to do a job interview because I barely can write my name. So all the questions they ask, and on top of that, my education from like 12 years ago, I would have trouble remembering that without the diet. So it is fun. I love the challenge to challenge my mind in stupid ways, and having uh, interviews with a lot of people asking you a lot of questions are actually very, very almost entertaining in my eyes. It's challenging, absolutely. So that's that. I need to start with my posing routine because I'm 4 days out. I'm doing 2 posing routines. Oh my god, that is bad. I don't want to say it loud, but like I said before, this is how I do it, and you have the opportunity to see it. So for now, guys, we're gonna head to the gym after I eat this and train some chest and probably a little bit of presses from shoulders for shoulders, and we'll check back then. Let's go push a little bit. Okay, guys, I wanted to film a little bit extra at the gym today. I'm 4 days out, so not everybody knows how you should structure your workout or how you should approach a workout when you're 4 days out. You know, it's a little bit different, but because I'm in the position that I am with my chest, I can probably push as hard as I can today just because it's not an enormous amount of weights and neither an enormous amount of volume because my chest ain't like it used to. It can't take the load that it did before. Haven't trained nearly as hard as last time. But I worked up to a heavy set where I just pushed out the reps at the end, like you say. Then I did the same weight once again, but tried to get just as much, many reps that I could. I knew that I was already fatiguing, so I did just really try to connect with my chest. The way I did this presses today, a little bit different because you see my seat is high and my ass is scoot out on the seat, but I hit my chest quite good. Don't really connect that great with this machine. It's a new machine for me and I haven't played around with it a lot, not with heavy weights at least, so it takes some time getting used to it. This way was okay, I will say. Did a couple of back off sets, and like I said to you guys, I wanted to film a little bit more at the gym today just because we're 4 days out and the volume that I'm doing today is maybe a little bit much, but you have to remember that the volume I'm doing during these chest sessions, this prep compared to the other one is totally different. The load on the CNS, the load on the body, it's not even close to what it was. 4 days out, I was still pressing 170 kilos, I think, last prep. So that was insane. Now I'm doing 35-pound dumbbells and thinking I'm the man. So it is different, both physical and mentally, because I can't do what I've done for years. Hopefully I get back to some heavy weights after this competition when everything get back to normal and my fat can be higher and some of the injury can heal completely and we can start pushing a little bit of weights again. Mainly during this prep did upper chest, and I can't see a lot of difference in size, but I know how big my chest was last competition, so it is kind of a mind fuck, but it's also like nothing I can do with it, so I just have to make the best of it. And for today, did a lot of sets. By the end of the flies, I understood there were no use filming all the sets, so decided after a couple of sets of flies that I just filmed the most important and pause a little bit at the end, so you can get a little bit of an insight to what I'm doing 4 days out. And once again, this is individual for me, but I always remember that the best guys I've seen perform at stages as bodybuilders always push when it's 4 days out or 4 weeks out or anything. If they are at the gym, they're there to train, and I'm having the same, mindset going into the gym. So that is that, guys. I'm gonna leave you with a little bit more training, a little bit more posing, and you're gonna check back when I'm showing you my next meal. Okay, so film from here on up because I don't have any pants on. Okay, so back home. I just had to rush home after the gym, get one meal in, chicken and rice, same as this morning. Then I had to go to the job interview, and actually got another job interview this week, and I have 2 standing offers for jobs now. Hopefully a third one tomorrow. So that's kind of fun, being in this part of prep, having interviews with 4 people that's high in factories. That's quite demanding because if I didn't were on a diet, it's still demanding. So pushing it this far is kind of cool, and getting the offers is also cool. So personal win there. I told you guys I'm going to show you a little bit of the diet because I'm doing it different. I'm easing into the competition now, and I had a plan this morning. I followed that plan. Had 2 meals of chicken and rice, 75 grams of rice each meal, and now I'm doing shrimps and rice and vegetables. Shrimps just because there were a lot of prawns and I like shrimps too. So I don't want to eat 4 meals of chicken. I don't know why. It might just be me. It is a little bit more fat in chicken than it is in prawns and shrimps and white fish. You know, your brain works in a different way when you're, you know, this close to competition. We're 4 days out, so you know it runs on adrenaline and all these weird noises in my head tell me what to do. And I do have a lot of experience with this kind of prep, so I know that kale doesn't work better than broccoli, and peas ain't better than carrots. Some things just clicks in your brain and you think one thing is better than another, but we know from the past that consistency is all that matters, and routines and getting to the show safely is the main objective right now. So gonna eat this. I'm gonna show you the last meal because that's steak and potatoes, and that's big deal for me. Haven't had a lot of potatoes this prep, and if you don't know, complex carbs does fill you up a little bit different. That's why I'm also implementing this into this part of prep, just to see the difference. And those changes you've seen in my physique is due to 2 things, not mainly carbs. It is due to a reduce of fatigue because I've implemented a little bit more carbs, and slept okay, had a little bit more deeper sleep, so that helps with that cortisol levels and things like that. So that reflects in my physique. So those changes I made the last 2 days has been severe, even though it's gonna be a lot more. I'm gonna put on about half a kilo every day now until Friday morning, probably be between 100 and 101, and just ease into that the weigh-ins. I got a couple of hours to make sure that I'm in between that limit of 102 kilos, because I'm gonna eat a lot on the road and might pull some water in my legs because I'm gonna sit for 8 hours and things like that. It all comes into the equation. We're gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna eat this, start editing this video, then I'm gonna show you the last meal just for fun. And this comes to an end soon, and if I start working again, YouTube will be very limited. So stay tuned, guys. Like the video, it does mean a lot. So see you at the last meal. Okay guys, so the last meal of the day, some cremated steak pieces, 250 grams. I air fry the fuck out of them. I like it kind of, almost, it doesn't get crispy, but it's not like a steak that you want to be bloody. I actually eat piece by piece when it comes to this red meat, so I take each piece and then eat it. And I do have some asparagus. Asparagus is brought in because of the dehydration process, or the flushing process really. You just want to optimize the way that your kidneys work and flush water. So as soon as you eat this, half an hour later, if you go into the bathroom, it's gonna smell like real piss. So that is brought in. Then vitamin C is brought in. Only 1 gram today, but tomorrow will be 2. On Thursday, Friday, probably around 3 grams. And we'll see how I'm looking. Of course, everything is based on how I'm looking and how how much water I get rid of during the night, and what I need to do to be real dry without sacrificing any big pop to my muscles really. It is a process that's a little bit difficult, but we'll take you through it this one more time, because last time we tried to load over 3 days and
it's very difficult now to set my mind into loading entire week almost, because every show I did, I do 0 carbs 4 days before the competition. Then I try to load, but it stresses the freaking, out of me. So it kind of just burns to everything, and I will end up flat on stage no matter what. So we try a different approach this time. I am in condition, as good as I've been. So if I can bring a little bit more pop to my muscle, a little bit more definition, and have a little bit luck on my side this time, I might actually pull something off, and that will be fun. Every day now until Thursday, because we're leaving Friday morning. I'm gonna do tanning bed, and this is just because I need that dark coloring. You want that base, and this show we're doing a pre-tan the day before, so it's gonna be a little bit better. But anyway, so we need to have a good coat before that stage finish coat, so you don't have any spots where there no tanning. So be sure to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. That is a very good way to look at it. Make sure that you've done all you can and enjoy that last part of prep. So tomorrow we ain't gonna film anything. Thursday we're actually gonna film a lot. We're gonna film my high day, because it's gonna be a high day. And we're gonna film a little bit of my cameraman, because he is getting ready for what we called it, like a physique change. He took some pictures around Christmas, early January really, and are now looking very, very good. So we're gonna fill him up, pull a little bit of water, and do a couple of posing sessions that Thursday. He doesn't really do a lot of posing. He just started, and I'm quite harsh on him. So we're gonna get through a couple of posing that day without water, then try to fill him up a little bit during Thursday and see if the look changes, because we haven't done this before and he hasn't done it at all. So that's gonna be fun. So remember to subscribe, remember to like this video, and see you Thursday.